Hi, I'm Tati and I'm making bath bombs. So because I'm really into bath bombs, I thought it would be fun to make some book inspired ones. So for this video, I'm going to be making a Caraval inspired bath bomb. So step 1 to make the bath bombs is to whisk all of the dry ingredients together. So that's 1/2 cup baking soda, 1/4 cup epsom salts, 1/4 cup citric acid, and 1/4 cup cornstarch. Step 2 is to take a separate bowl and mix all the wet ingredients together, which means 2 teaspoons of fractionated coconut oil, and what I'm going to be using to scent the bath bomb, and I'm using doTERRA Rose Essential Oil, and I'm going to use 5 drops. You can scent the bath bombs any way you'd like. I'm just using rose because that's one of the things that stood out to me from the book. The next step is to mix the wet and the dry ingredients together, and this is when I like to start mixing with my hands, so I'm going to put some gloves on first. Now this is all mixed, however it's still too dry to hold shape in the mold, so we're going to use a spray bottle to add some water to it. Now depending on what size bottle you use, the amount of sprays you're going to need is going to differ. Using this small spray bottle, I found through my many tests that around 40 to 45 sprays of water works best. Now if the mixture is too moist, the bath bombs will lose their fizziness, so you want to be careful about how much water you add. I like to mix it after every 10 sprays. And if you keep doing that as you go, you should be able to tell when the mixture starts to hold together. This is about the consistency you want. When you press it together, it holds its shape pretty well, but you can still crumble it apart. Now at this point, you could pack this into a bath bomb mold and you will have a bath bomb in 24 hours. However, I'm going to decorate this bath bomb so that it can be more Caraval inspired. So I'm going to pack it all down into the bottom of the bowl, and then I'm going to separate it into 3 parts. 2 equal larger parts, and then 1 smaller part. First, I'm going to take this clear bath bomb mold, and I'm going to pack 1/2 of it with one of the larger parts. Now we also want to leave a small space in this half. And now we set this to the side for now. I'm going to take the second half of the bath bomb mold and I'm going to put a few gold star sprinkles into the bottom of the mold. You can use as many sprinkles as you'd like. For this one, I'm using about 20. And now I'm going to take the smaller portion of our mixture out of this bowl and put it into a smaller bowl. And now I'm going to take red mica powder and add 1/8 of a teaspoon to this smaller amount of mixture. And then we mix that together until it's all well combined like that. It's all red. And then we're going to set that aside and go back to our larger portion. So I'm going to take black mica powder and add 1/8 teaspoon. And now mix this. Now I know that the mixture actually looks more gray than black. However, the color will come out very strong once it's in the water, so you don't want to add too much coloring at this stage. Once it's all mixed, we'll take the second half of our bath bomb mold with the stars in the bottom, and we're just going to pack it full of the black mixture. And you want to pack it carefully so that you can still see the stars on the bottom. Now we also want to make a space in this half, just like we did with the white one. And now we get to take the red part and put it into that space that's in both halves. So now we want to take both halves of our bath bomb and push them together. And you want to make sure they're pushed tightly together so that it closes like that. This part can also be a bit tricky because if the bath bomb molds are overfilled, it won't stay closed while it dries, but if they're underfilled, the two halves won't meet. Now, depending on what kind of mold you use, you may have leftovers like I do. I've found usually with one batch of this recipe, I can make 1.5 bath bombs. So I will just pack the leftovers into a half of a mold. And then I'll let it dry just like that. Now the bath bombs need to dry for at least 24 hours before they're taken out of the molds. After that, they should last for a while as long as they're kept in a cool, dry place. So through the magic of YouTube, it's now been actually over 24 hours, and here is our Caraval bath bomb, all dry and ready to go. So that was how to make a Caraval inspired bath bomb. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this bath bomb, especially if you make it. If you liked this video and would like to see me make more book inspired bath bombs, give this video a like and let me know in the comments. I try to upload a new bookish video to this channel every Friday, so subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye! And I'm making bath bombs without dropping it in there. I'm going to take black mica powder, if I can get it open. I have the wrong one. I try insert bath bombs 24 hours later here. There's the stars.